Italian Wine Podcast. Chin Chin with Italian wine people.
Hello, this is the Italian Wine Podcast. My name is Monty Waldin. Today's guest is Lamberto Spacchetti. Lamberto's winery is called Colle Ciocco, and it's located in the town of Montefalco, which is part of the Sagrantino di Montefalco region in Umbria in central Italy. Lamberto, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Give me a little bit of the history of your estate. Obviously it's got your Colle Ciocco. What does Colle Ciocco mean?
Colle Ciocco is toponym of the area where is born the cellar.
Okay, toponym is like a place name, or in France like a lieu dit. So what makes, is it a hill then, Colle?
Colle, sì, hill.
I say, so you're on a little hill somewhere?
Yes, Ciocco is the olive plant.
Oh, really? Is it an Umbrian word for an olive tree?
Yes, I produce the oil and the wine.
How big is your olive grove? How many hectares?
9 hectares of the olive plain and 10 hectares for the wine.
Do you have any other crops like cereals, cereali?
I produce 3 types of red wine, Sagrantino, Montefalco Rosso, and the dessert, Sagrantino dessert.
Passito.
Passito,
Do you make white wine?
3 types of white wine and 1 rosé. I produce 1 type of the wine is a blend. The base is Viognier and 40% Grechetto and 10% Chardonnay. The name of this wine is Clarignano. Clarignano is the name of the old actor. It's born in Montefalco.
Oh, he's a famous actor, was he?
Yes.
Okay. And what about red wines?
Red wines is Montefalco Rosso. Montefalco Rosso is a blend. The base is Sangiovese and 17%, 15% Sagrantino, and other 50 is Merlot. It spend 1 year in the oak, medium 25 hectoliters, and 2 years in the bottle before to sell.
So what is your most important market? Is it the local market here with tourists, or do you have an international market?
Yeah, I shipping the wine in Canada, Toronto, in Luxembourg, Netherlands, Belgium, and many bottles in Germany, and in Japan.
For your vineyards, do you pick everything by hand or do you pick by machine?
By hand, only by hand. And separate, the better grape is for the Sagrantino, and the other for the table wine.
What is the terroir like where you are? You say Colle Ciocco is a hill, the olive tree hill. What is your altitude?
It is 420.
So that's quite high, isn't it?
It's at 1 mile from here.
1 mile from Montefalco itself?
From the square.
Obviously, this is the historic zone of Montefalco.
Yes, it's a very old history because it's the medieval.
So what about the soil type? What soil type do you have on the hill? Is it sand? Is it clay? Is it a mix of sand and clay?
It's a clay and it's a clay.
Is it difficult to work?
It's difficult to work because it's rich of the skin and
stones.
Yes,
Sassy.
it's coming the stern during the summertime, and this is dangerous because the harvest of the Sagrantino is too late.
So is it difficult to work the soil if it rains?
During the summertime is not coming the rain. For the grapes is necessary. It's coming the rain 1 time each month about.
So for your Sagrantino, when you ferment your Sagrantino grapes, for your Sagrantino di Montefalco, are you fermenting in steel or concrete tanks, cement tanks, wooden vats?
Ferment in steel, only in steel. After the fermentation, when it's clean, I put the Sagrantino in the oak and remain for 2 years in the oak, and after return in the steel to prepare with put in the bottles and remain for 3 years in the bottle. I don't sell the Sagrantino before 5 years.
So was this your family land, or are you from Umbria? You say Umbro? Are you Umbria?
Yes, it's not Umbria. It's from Montefalco.
Right, so you're
It's
Montefalcese.
all the family of Montefalco.
So tell me about your parents. Were they they contadini? Did they grow wine?
Yes, my parents have the farm from 200 years about, and they remain every time in Montefalco, but my job before is another.
What was your career before you took over the family vineyard?
My job is Navy officer.
Really?
Military.
You do have like a sailor's beard, I have to say.
I spent 40 years in the Navy. And when I come back in Montefalco, is my father, after 5 years did, and I and my brothers
took over the vineyard.
Yes, the late vocation.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Do you miss the sea though?
Yes, I stayed in 22 years in the ship, Garibaldi, Doria, and I stayed in around the world, New York during the Cuba crisis, in Sinai during the war, Israel and Egypt, in Jakarta when is the war with Malaysia, and in Korea when is the crisis from North and South Korea.
Were you always on the boat though? You didn't have to go on the land and start fighting, did you? Were you just observing during these conflicts? I mean, obviously the Cuba crisis, nothing in the end happened, but were you scared?
No.
You seem very confident.
No, it's a young.
Cuba crisis is fine.
Yes. In Cuba, during the Cuba crisis, I stayed in Jacksonville, near Mayport, and for 3 days the situation is not clear, very dangerous, during the October 1962.
Yeah, the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Yes.
When you came back to Italy, were you happy to take over the vineyard, or did you think, I'd rather just enjoy my retirement and relax?
Relax. I come in Montefalco not for the wine, but just for the relax.
I mean, how difficult was it for you to change? Obviously, you're on a boat all of your life, travelling around, and obviously being in the military, you have certain things, you obviously have to look after your uniform, but you have you get given food and you have somewhere to live. When you come back to the vineyard, you can't control the weather.
Yes.
Obviously, so that must be a bit of a stress.
See. Now is to check the weather is not difficult, easy, because there is the satellite and is easy. But I have many experience during my service in the sea.
Okay, for weather prediction.
Yes, when is coming the window from north is not dangerous. When is coming the window from south is dangerous.
Why? Because that can dry the grapes.
Yes.
You don't make a Sagrantino Passito or no?
Yes, I make a Sagrantino Passito.
So how do you do that? When do you pick the grapes before you dry them?
Yes, I pick the grape just 10 days before the harvest.
Before the main harvest.
Yes, yeah. And when is the weather is the wind from is clear. The sun, when the window is from north, when is from the moon is down.
So no moon.
Yes.
So when you're picking your grapes for the Passito Sagrantino, you talked about the wind. Do you prefer the cold north wind or the warmer southern wind?
No, from north.
You want a cool wind?
And yes, and I pick the grape only in the late morning.
So late morning.
Or better in the afternoon, because
why do you do it in the late morning though, when it's a bit warmer? So you want cold weather, but the warmest part of the day.
Yes, is
why?
Well, the woman he take the case, the woman
box of grapes.
Is selection the grape to put in the room in up the cellar.
Okay, to dry the grapes even more.
For 3 months, and I work the grapes during the Christmas time about.
So that's when you make the wine.
Yes.
So you dry them and you pick them in just before the main Sagrantino harvest, then you dry them inside and you press them around about Christmas, that would be December.
Yes, and the remaining for the fermentation depend on the sugar, but about 15 days.
What do you drink your Sagrantino with? What is your favourite abbinamento, favourite dish?
I'm
smiling. When I asked that question, your face lit up.
I prefer to drink the Sagrantino desert wine with the cheese, pecorino, gorgonzola.
So pecorino is a sheep sheep's cheese. And Gorgonzola is a blue cheese, a little
Blue
bit spicy.
cheese, blue cheese, yes.
Okay, and what about the normal Sagrantino? Just the Sagrantino di Montefalco normale, just the straight. What is your favourite dish with that?
I prefer with the lamb roast, with the
Roast
with the
lamb.
wild pork,
Wild
with
boar.
T-bone stick, or truffle. This is the Sagrantino. The Sagrantino is very important wine. It requires a strong taste.
So when you say important wine, you mean it's quite a strong. It's a big wine. It's a hefty wine. That's what you mean. And so, and interesting. All the dishes you've chosen are all local dishes. So you have a lot of wild boar here, yeah.
Yes.
So T-bone steak also in Italy they call it the Fiorentina, no?
Fiorentina,
Okay.
bistecca alla Fiorentina.
So and the last one was truffle.
Yes.
So I mean, when you say truffle, do you mean like a dish of pasta with some truffles shaped on the top?
The truffle with the pasta asciutta or the lamb with the truffle.
Lamb with truffle.
Lamb and truffle.
So when you were, let's go back to your military again. When you were in the Navy, was the food good or terrible?
No, good.
Oh, Italian boat has to be good. The English Navy would be eating terrible food.
Good.
The French Navy would have 5-star cuisine. The Italian sailors would have 7-star cuisine. So what were your favourite dishes in the Navy? What were the dishes that the crew, that the Navy people loved on the boat?
The Sagrantino is not good with the fish,
Okay.
but only with the meat.
Do you make a white wine?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
just tell me again about your white wine.
My white wine is with the Grechetto and the Viognier.
Oh, really? Okay.
Viognier. Or Trebbiano Spolitino is autochthone grape for Montefalco Bianco, DOC. And 20% of Viognier, because I like Viognier.
Why do you like Viognier?
Viognier is very good grapes for blend.
So that's a blend of Viognier and Spolitino.
Yes,
So what is a good dish for that?
with the fish or with the white meat.
So when you say fish, though, do you mean oily fish, sea fish, or
Sea fish.
freshwater fish?
Sea fish.
So give me an example of a sea fish that is good with your Spolitino Viognier,
It is bluefish or langoustine.
which is lobster.
Yeah, yes.
I'm glad to see you're a man with very exotic tastes. He's smiling a lot. Okay, and then with, so that was the Spolitino and Viognier. So what is a good...
Is different. I prefer Clarignano is Grechetto and Viognier with the fish or for aperitif. And Trebbiano and Viognier with the white meat and softer cheese. Mozzarella.
Buffalo mozzarella.
Mozzarella. Buffalo. Okay.
And any other soft cheeses?
Other, yes, is blue cheese but not strong. Or stracchino.
So just one final question. When you were in the Navy, you weren't the cuoco, no? You weren't the chef?
No.
No, okay,
no,
you
no.
weren't.
I am the officer
Okay.
for the commander.
Really?
Yes.
You were the commander of the ship?
Commander of the ship.
So how many men were on your ship?
It depends of the ship. The minesweeper is 70 sailor and the crew is 70. But the cruiser is 450.
That's a huge responsibility.
Bedtime, yes.
Yeah, it sounds like a good time.
Okay, thank you.
But I mean, obviously, what's interesting about your previous job is you have to really, really understand the weather. The weather is the absolutely primordial thing for the safety of your men and for, obviously, of course, for you as well as the military stuff. And now that you've come back onto, we say, terraferma, the land, the weather is also incredibly important for wine growing. In the morning when you get up, I imagine the first thing you do
is
the weather
see
forecast.
The weather, and today is good day, but I see the afternoon the day before. Okay, tomorrow is good weather and is the time for the harvest, the grape or the olive.
Let's just talk about what are the main winds, eventi, that traverse the Montefalco area. They're different winds. What are they called?
Scirocco.
The Scirocco.
Is Tramontana. Libeccio, Grecale, and Maestrale. Ostro.
More winds than I thought. Okay, so tell me about these. So what is the Tramontana?
Tramontana is coming from north.
So that's the mountain wind.
Yes. Scirocco is
Scirocco.
coming from Syria.
North Africa.
Yes, North Africa.
Or
Libya.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a Scirocco, that's a hot wind. So you have the Tramontana, which is a cold north wind. Scirocco, which is a cold hot south
Maestrale is coming from France.
Really?
Yes, Magistrale is coming from France.
Okay, I get it. And then the next one?
Grecale is coming from Greece.
And the final wind?
Ostro is coming from west.
And which is the best? Obviously, Scirocco is good. It can dry the grapes.
It's good when is the window from north. Maestrale and Tramontana.
So they're your two favourite ones. Why?
Because it's not that there is the humidity. It's the fresh.
It's the cool wind.
Yes, the grape good when it's not hot. In Sicily, he pick the grape during the night because during the day it's too hot.
Just tell me again, why do you like the wine from the north? Is that because it cools the grapes down in the late season?
Because the Tramontana is a dry wind.
Okay.
It's not having the humidity.
So you avoid
and
rot.
the humidity is not good and is fresh.
It's cool.
But yes, cold. The window is much humidity is hot, very hot.
So when it's
and
hot,
the grape, when is to put the grape in the case, is starting the fermentation.
so you like the cool north wind, the Tramontana, the mountain wind.
Yes.
What you don't want is a humid, warm wind because that will cause rot and will cause premature fermentation. Okay, so I want to say thanks very much to Lamberto Spacchetti from Colle Ciocco. Listen, if the wine career doesn't work out, you'd make a great weatherman, a great TV weatherman on the TV. You know what the TV I'm talking about, yeah?
Yes. Thank you. And if you want, you come in the cellar for to tasting the wine, the Sagrantino, and we have the good restaurant in Rome,
I'm sure you do.
In Berlin.
Your wines are in some of the top restaurants.
In Rome, in Navona Square, have 3 steps, 3 scalini. In Prati, I have the I Gracchi, a good restaurant where it's possible to eat the fish and the meat. Or in Pantheon, l'Osteria del Sostegno. Or in Berlin, in Berenstrasse, Sagrantino Wine Bar, in Netherlands, and in Belgium.
I want to say thanks to Lamberto Spacchetti from Colle Ciocco Winery in Montefalco. Fascinating change of career from sailing the 7 seas to ending up in making Sagrantino in Montefalco. Thanks very much, Lamberto, for coming. It's been fascinating.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's great.
Follow Italian Wine Podcast on Facebook and Instagram.